Hey everybody, welcome inside the manager's office, the exclusive series from Yankees On Demand presented by AT&T. I'm Justin Shackle, he's Yankees manager Aaron Boone, and Aaron, your team keeps rolling, arguably the best team in all of baseball, but you talk to your players, they continually say that there's still room for improvement here. What are you hoping gets better?
Everything. They're exactly right, and that's one of the beauties about this club is they're very hungry and they have very high expectations, and for good reason, and I don't think there's anyone that's in there satisfied. Obviously we've put ourselves in a pretty good position here at this point in the season, but no one's satisfied, and we can always get better at the margins, and hopefully there's even more to come.
I think the bullpen has somewhat surpassed some of the hype that they had going into this season. Their overall body of work, what are you noticing from your relievers?
They're really in a pretty good groove right now, and they had a little bump in the road there to start the season, but for the most part the guys have really settled in. We've had a lot of high leverage situations because we've been winning late in the game, and guys have really settled into kind of their roles, into the flow of the season, and I feel like really to a man down there they're all throwing the ball perhaps as good as they have at any point in the season.
You touch on high leverage situations. Jonathan Holder is a guy that has kind of earned more of those. Why do you think that is?
Well, first of all, he pounds the strike zone, but I think he's really gotten consistent with his secondary pitches. His slider has been a pitch that's really come along for him, and he's earned more and more opportunities as he continues to deliver, and has really emerged as a very important person in our bullpen.
You saw from afar the struggles that Dellin Betances went through at the end of last season. What's the biggest difference you've noticed with Dellin between then and now?
His delivery. He's actually shortened it up and a little quicker even than he's been in the past. And when he's repeating his delivery, obviously the stuff takes a backseat to no one.
It's no secret we have not seen the best of Gary Sanchez at the plate in 2018. Other than his pedigree, what are you seeing from Gary that doesn't allow you to be too concerned about it?
Well, the pedigree is a big deal. This guy's born to hit, and the thing I'm seeing is he's just missing some pitches that he normally destroys. There's nothing physically that looks too much different. It's just a matter of him taking advantage when he does get those mistakes, doing the damage that we normally see, and I think that's something that's around the corner for him.
Didi Gregorius is steadily putting a rough month of May in the rearview mirror. What has he done differently these last few weeks?
Didi, we're starting to see him slowly but surely really impact the ball again. I think that starts with getting good pitches to hit. When he's getting his good pitches to hit, he has a chance to impact the ball, and we've started to see that of late. He's really into the ground with his legs, and I think that's where when we start to see the power follow.
It's been 3 consecutive seasons now that this team has received major contributions from rookies. Other than pure talent, what allows them to kind of stay in their comfort zone?
They're equipped to handle all that goes with being a new big leaguer with the New York Yankees, and I think it's a credit to who they are as people, but also a credit to the organization for, I think, in the minor leagues, really preparing all of our guys to be able to come in and contribute and handle all that goes with New York, and we've gotten some meaningful ones this year.
And as the word on Gleyber Torres and Miguel Andujar kind of spreads throughout the game, teams have their scouting reports, the pitchers have their adjustments. Is there anything at that point that you and your staff do to sort of keep them maybe proactive and stay ahead of the curve?
Absolutely. Our position coaches, our hitting coaches are working with them all the time and making the necessary adjustments, and I think that's something that's been cool about both Miguel and Gleyber is their adjustability. They've shown the ability to make adjustments not only game to game, but even within the course of an at-bat sometimes with how somebody's attacking them, and that's been something that, look, if you're going to be a really good big league player, you've got to have the ability to make certain adjustments over the course of a season and the course of a game.
Great insight from the manager as always. Aaron, thanks for the time.
You bet.